Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Sushi rolls, freshly made sushi rolls, including veggie, fish, and combo options. To make sushi rolls at home, you'll need the following ingredients. For the sushi rice: 2 cups sushi rice, short grain rice. 2½ cups water, for cooking rice. 1/3 cup rice vinegar. 3 tablespoons sugar. 1 teaspoon salt. For the sushi rolls: nori sheets, seaweed sheets. Fresh fish, such as tuna, salmon, or shrimp, or vegetables, like cucumber, avocado, and carrots. Soy sauce, for dipping. Wasabi, optional, for extra heat. Pickled ginger, optional, for serving. Optional fillings and toppings: avocado, sliced. Cucumber, julienned. Carrot, julienned. Crab sticks or imitation crab, for California rolls. Cream cheese, for certain rolls like Philly rolls. Sesame seeds, to sprinkle on the outside of the roll. Tempura flakes, optional, for a crunchy texture. Tools: bamboo sushi rolling mat. Sharp knife, for cutting the rolls. Plastic wrap, optional, for lining the rolling mat. Instructions: cook the sushi rice, rinse the rice thoroughly until the water runs clear. Cook the rice according to package instructions, then mix with rice vinegar, sugar, and salt while it's still warm. Prepare fillings: slice your choice of fish, vegetables, or other fillings into long, thin strips. Roll the sushi, lay a sheet of nori on a bamboo mat, spread a thin layer of rice, leaving space at the top, and place your fillings in the center. Roll tightly using the mat, then slice into bite-sized pieces. Serve with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger for a complete sushi experience. Enjoy your homemade sushi rolls. Tacos, Mexican-style tacos, with a range of fillings from beef to seafood. Here's a simple list of ingredients to make tacos at home. For the tacos: soft corn tortillas, or flour tortillas if preferred. Protein of choice: ground beef or chicken, or for a vegetarian version, use black beans or grilled vegetables. Taco seasoning, store-bought or homemade: cumin, chili powder, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Olive oil, for cooking. Lime wedges, for serving. Toppings: shredded lettuce. Chopped tomatoes. Diced onions, red or white. Chopped cilantro, fresh. Sour cream or Greek yogurt. Grated cheese, cheddar, Monterey Jack, or a Mexican blend. Guacamole or sliced avocado. Jalapeno slices, for some heat. Salsa, mild, medium, or spicy. Hot sauce, optional, for extra spice. Optional add-ins: refried beans or black beans. Corn kernels. Pickled onions. Radish slices. Shredded cabbage. Instructions: prepare the protein. In a skillet, heat olive oil and cook your protein, beef, chicken, or veggies, over medium heat. Add taco seasoning and water, according to the seasoning packet instructions, or your own spices to flavor the meat. Stir until cooked through. Warm the tortillas. Heat the tortillas on a dry skillet or in the microwave until warm and pliable. Assemble the tacos, place the protein on each tortilla, then top with your choice of toppings such as lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, guacamole, cilantro, and any other favorites. Serve: squeeze fresh lime juice over the tacos and serve with your favorite salsa or hot sauce. Enjoy your delicious homemade tacos. You can get creative with the fillings and toppings, depending on your preferences. Hot dogs, gourmet-style hot dogs, with a variety of toppings and sauces. To make gourmet-style hot dogs at home, here's a list of ingredients and ideas for toppings and sauces. For the hot dogs: high-quality hot dog sausages, beef, chicken, or plant-based. Hot dog buns, soft, fresh, or toasted. Toppings. Shredded lettuce or cabbage, for crunch. Chopped onions, raw, caramelized, or pickled. Sliced tomatoes. Sliced pickles, dill, bread and butter, or spicy. Sautéed mushrooms. Avocado slices or guacamole. Shredded cheese, cheddar, Monterey Jack, or a smoky cheese like Gouda. Coleslaw, creamy or vinegar-based. Jalapeno slices, fresh or pickled for heat. Crispy bacon bits or fried onions. Sauces and condiments. Ketchup, classic or gourmet versions like sriracha ketchup. Mustard, yellow, Dijon, spicy brown, or whole grain mustard. Mayonnaise or aioli, garlic mayo, chipotle mayo, or truffle mayo. Barbecue sauce or sweet chili sauce. Cheese sauce, for a gooey addition. Hot sauce, if you like extra spice. Relish, sweet, dill, or spicy. Optional add-ins. Chili, for a chili dog. Fried egg, for a breakfast-style dog. Kimchi, for a Korean-inspired hot dog. Curry sauce, for an Indian-inspired hot dog. Pickled onions or sauerkraut, for a tangy, fermented kick. Instructions. Cook the hot dogs, grill, pan-fry, or boil your sausages according to your preference. Toast the buns, lightly toast the hot dog buns in a pan or on the grill for a crispy exterior. Assemble, place the cooked sausage in the bun, then top with your favorite toppings and drizzle with sauces. Serve with a side of fries, chips, or a refreshing drink. Enjoy your gourmet-style hot dogs, with a variety of creative and tasty toppings. Feel free to mix and match based on your preferences. Gourmet sausages, artisan sausages served in a bun with a range of toppings. To make gourmet sausages at home, you can either purchase high-quality sausages or make your own from scratch. Here are the key ingredients and ideas for serving them with delicious toppings and sides. For the gourmet sausages, if making from scratch. Ground meat, choose from beef, chicken, lamb, or a mix of meats. Fat, pork fat or beef fat, for moisture and flavor. Fresh herbs, such as thyme, rosemary, parsley, sage. Spices, black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, fennel seeds, mustard seeds, coriander. Salt, preferably sea salt. Casing, natural hog or sheep casings for traditional sausages, or use collagen casings for convenience. White wine or apple cider vinegar, for a touch of acidity. Chopped onions or garlic, optional, for extra flavor. Breadcrumbs, optional, for texture. For pre-made gourmet sausages, to serve. Artisan sausages, from specialty butcher shops, such as bratwurst, chorizo, Toulouse, or spicy Italian sausages. Gourmet toppings and condiments. Caramelized onions, sweet, tender onions, cooked slowly in butter or olive oil. Sautéed mushrooms, especially with garlic, thyme, and a touch of white wine. Roasted peppers, sweet bell peppers or hot chili peppers, for extra flavor. Cheese, grated cheddar, goat cheese, smoked Gouda, or blue cheese for a richer taste. Pickles, sweet pickles, dill pickles, or spicy, pickled jalapenos. Mustard, spicy Dijon, honey mustard, grainy mustard, or a smoky chipotle mustard. Sauerkraut, for a tangy contrast to the rich sausage. Barbecue sauce, sweet or smoky, depending on your taste. Hot sauce, for extra spice. Aioli or garlic mayo, for a creamy, flavorful addition. Fresh herbs, parsley, cilantro, or chives, to garnish. Side dishes to serve. Grilled vegetables, zucchini, bell peppers, and asparagus. Potato salad, classic, mustard-based, or creamy. Coleslaw, creamy or vinegar-based. French fries or crispy roasted potatoes. Baked beans, with a touch of molasses or barbecue sauce. Pickled vegetables, such as pickled cucumbers, onions, or carrots. Instructions, if making sausages from scratch. Prepare the sausage mixture, mix the ground meat with herbs, spices, and fat. Add wine or vinegar to moisten the mixture. If using, add chopped onions or garlic for extra flavor. Stuff the sausages. Using a sausage stuffer, fill the casings with the sausage mixture. Twist the sausages into even lengths and tie the ends with kitchen twine. Cook the sausages, grill, pan-fry, or roast the sausages until fully cooked and browned on the outside. Serve. Place the sausages on buns or serve them on their own with gourmet toppings like caramelized onions, mustard, and pickles. Serving suggestions. Sausage in a bun. Serve the cooked sausages in a toasted bun with your choice of gourmet toppings like sautéed mushrooms, cheese, and mustard. Sausage platter. For a more elegant option, serve the sausages sliced on a platter with sides like roasted vegetables, mashed potatoes, or sauerkraut. Gourmet sausages are versatile and can be enjoyed in many ways, from casual street food style meals to upscale dinners with refined accompaniments. Gourmet donuts, artisan donuts with unique flavors and fillings. To make gourmet donuts, you can elevate traditional donuts with unique flavors, fillings, and toppings. Here's a breakdown of ingredients and ideas for crafting your own delicious gourmet donuts. For the donut dough: 2 1/4 teaspoons active dry yeast, ½ cup warm milk, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit per 45 degrees Celsius, 1/4 cup sugar, for sweetness, 2 cups all-purpose flour, plus extra for rolling, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 2 large eggs, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, ½ cup unsalted butter, softened, 1/4 cup water, for the dough, vegetable oil, for frying. For the donut glaze, base glaze recipe: 1½ cups powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons milk, or heavy cream, for a richer glaze, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, pinch of salt. Flavor and topping ideas. Chocolate glaze: add cocoa powder, about 2 tablespoons, to the base glaze for a rich chocolate coating. Maple glaze: use maple syrup instead of milk in the base glaze for a delicious, sweet maple flavor. Cinnamon sugar: coat donuts in a mix of cinnamon and sugar for a classic flavor. Lemon glaze: replace the vanilla extract with lemon zest and lemon juice for a fresh citrusy flavor. Espresso glaze: add a tablespoon of espresso powder or strong coffee to the glaze for a coffee-flavored treat. Fillings, optional. Cream fillings, like vanilla custard, chocolate cream, or pastry cream. Fruit fillings: strawberry jam, raspberry jelly, lemon curd. Nut butters: peanut butter, Nutella. Unique toppings and garnishes. Shredded coconut, for a tropical touch. Chopped nuts, such as pistachios, almonds, or hazelnuts. Edible flowers, like pansies or violets, for a decorative, upscale look. Gold leaf, for a luxurious touch. Crushed cookies, Oreos, graham crackers, or biscotti pieces. Candy pieces, chocolate chips, M&Ms, or crushed caramel. Sprinkles, colorful or glittery, for a fun and festive look. Instructions. Prepare the donut dough. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, mix warm milk, sugar, and yeast. Let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until frothy. Make the dough. In a large bowl, combine flour and salt. Add the yeast mixture, eggs, vanilla, and softened butter. Mix until a sticky dough forms. Knead: turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface and knead for about 5 to 7 minutes until smooth. You can also use a stand mixer with a dough hook for this. Let it rise. Place the dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a clean cloth, and let it rise for about 1 to 2 hours, or until it has doubled in size. Shape the donuts. Roll the dough. Once the dough has risen, punch it down and roll it out to about ½ an inch thickness on a floured surface. Cut the donuts. Use a round cutter to cut the donuts, and a smaller cutter for the center hole. You can also make filled donuts by skipping the hole and filling them later. Let the donuts rise again. Place the shaped donuts on a parchment-lined baking sheet, cover with a cloth, and let them rise for about 30 minutes. Fry the donuts. Heat oil. In a large, deep pan or fryer, heat vegetable oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius. Fry the donuts. Carefully drop the donuts into the hot oil, a few at a time. Fry for 2 to 3 minutes on each side until golden brown. Remove and place on a paper towel-lined plate to drain excess oil. Glaze and decorate. Prepare the glaze. In a bowl, whisk together powdered sugar, milk, vanilla extract, and salt. Adjust milk to your desired consistency. For flavored glazes, add the additional ingredients, e.g., cocoa powder for chocolate glaze. Glaze the donuts. Dip the warm donuts into the glaze and let them set on a wire rack. Add toppings. Once the glaze has set, decorate the donuts with toppings like sprinkles, chopped nuts, or chocolate shavings. You can also add fillings by injecting cream or jam into the center of the donuts using a pastry bag. Serve. Enjoy your gourmet donuts fresh with a cup of coffee or milk. These can be stored in an airtight container for up to 2 days, but are best enjoyed on the day they are made. Additional tips. For filled donuts, after frying, use a pastry bag to fill the donuts with cream, jam, or chocolate ganache. Try baked donuts. If you prefer a lighter version, bake the donuts in a donut pan at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 12 minutes instead of frying them. These gourmet donuts can be customized with endless flavors, glazes, and fillings, making them the perfect indulgence for any occasion. Waffles, Belgian-style waffles, often served with whipped cream and berries. Here's a simple recipe to make delicious homemade waffles, perfect for breakfast, brunch, or even a sweet treat. Classic waffle recipe. Ingredients: 2 cups all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 large eggs, 1 3/4 cups milk, 1/2 cup unsalted butter, melted, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, optional, for extra flavor, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil, for greasing the waffle iron. Instructions. Preheat the waffle iron. Start by preheating your waffle iron. Grease it lightly with a bit of vegetable oil or cooking spray to prevent sticking. Prepare the dry ingredients. In a large bowl, whisk together flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon, if using. Prepare the wet ingredients. In another bowl, beat the eggs until smooth. Add the milk, melted butter, and vanilla extract. Whisk until the mixture is well combined. Combine wet and dry ingredients. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and stir until just combined. Be careful not to overmix, the batter should be slightly lumpy. If you overmix, your waffles may turn out dense. Cook the waffles. Lightly grease the preheated waffle iron again with oil or spray. Pour the batter onto the waffle iron, about 1/3 cup or as recommended by your waffle iron's instructions. Close the lid and cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, or until the waffles are golden brown and crisp. Carefully remove the waffles from the iron and place them on a plate. Keep them warm in the oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius if making multiple batches. Serve. Serve the waffles immediately with your favorite toppings. Waffle topping ideas. Maple syrup, a classic choice. Fresh berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Whipped cream. Sliced bananas. Chopped nuts, walnuts, pecans, or almonds. Nutella or chocolate syrup. Powdered sugar. Greek yogurt with honey. Caramel sauce. Ice cream, for an indulgent dessert-style waffle. Crispy bacon, for a sweet and savory combination. Peanut butter, for a rich, nutty topping. Variations. Chocolate waffles, add a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder or 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips to the dry ingredients. Fruit waffles, fold fresh fruit like blueberries, strawberries, or mashed bananas directly into the batter. Savory waffles, omit the sugar and vanilla, and mix in cooked bacon, shredded cheese, or herbs like chives for a savory twist. Tips for perfect waffles. Don't overmix. Overmixing the batter can lead to tough waffles. Stir just until combined. Crispy waffles. If you prefer crispier waffles, let them cool on a wire rack for a few minutes before serving. Make ahead, you can freeze waffles for later. Just toast them in a toaster when ready to eat. Enjoy your homemade waffles with all your favorite toppings and variations. Crepes, sweet and savory crepes with Nutella, strawberries, or ham and cheese. Rest the batter. Giving the batter time to rest helps it become smoother and easier to work with. If you're short on time, even resting for just 15 minutes will help. Thin batter. Crepe batter should be thin for delicate crepes. Don't worry if it seems too thin, this will give them their signature lightness. Cook on medium heat. If the pan is too hot, the crepes will cook too quickly and could burn. Medium heat ensures they cook evenly without becoming too crispy. Non-stick pan is key. A non-stick pan will make it much easier to flip the crepes without tearing them. A crepe pan, if you have one, works best. Keep them warm. If you're making a large batch, keep the finished crepes warm in a low oven or cover them with foil until ready to serve. Crepes are wonderfully versatile, and you can fill them with anything your heart desires. Whether you go sweet with Nutella and bananas, or savory with cheese and ham, they make for a delicious meal or snack at any time of the day. Churros, fried dough pastries, often served with chocolate dipping sauce. Making churros at home is easier than you might think. These crispy, sugary treats are perfect for dipping in chocolate or enjoying on their own. Here's a simple recipe for making classic churros from scratch. Classic churros recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup water, 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, plus extra for coating, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil or melted butter, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, optional, for coating, vegetable oil, for frying. For the coating: 1/2 cup granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. Instructions: prepare the dough. In a medium saucepan, combine water, sugar, salt, and vegetable oil or butter. Bring the mixture to a boil over medium heat, stirring occasionally. Once it comes to a boil, remove from the heat and immediately add the flour. Stir vigorously until the dough pulls away from the sides of the pan and forms a smooth, thick ball. Let the dough cool for about 5 minutes. This will prevent the eggs from cooking when added. Once the dough has cooled slightly, add the eggs, one at a time, mixing well after each addition. Stir in the vanilla extract until fully combined. The dough should be thick but smooth. Heat the oil. In a deep frying pan or large pot, heat vegetable oil to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Make sure there's enough oil to submerge the churros, but do not fill the pan more than halfway to avoid splattering. Pipe the churros. Transfer the dough into a piping bag fitted with a large, star-shaped tip, such as an 8-pointed star. If you don't have a piping bag, you can use a large zip-top bag and cut off the corner. Carefully pipe strips of dough directly into the hot oil, about 4 to 6 inches long. You can use scissors to cut the dough at the end of each chow. Fry a few churros at a time to avoid overcrowding the pan. Fry the churros. Fry the churros for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or until they are golden brown and crispy. Use tongs or a slotted spoon to turn them occasionally to ensure even frying. Once cooked, transfer the churros to a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Coat the churros. While the churros are still warm, mix together the sugar and cinnamon in a shallow bowl or plate. Roll the churros in the cinnamon sugar mixture until fully coated. Be generous for that perfect sweet, crispy exterior. Serve. Serve your churros hot, either on their own or with a delicious dipping sauce like chocolate sauce, caramel sauce, or dulce de leche. Tips for perfect churros. Oil temperature. Make sure the oil stays at a consistent temperature, around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. If the oil is too hot, the churros will burn on the outside and remain raw inside. If the oil is too cold, they will absorb too much oil and become greasy. Piping the dough. If you're not experienced with piping, use a parchment paper-lined baking sheet to pipe out the churros before frying them. This way, you can easily transfer them into the hot oil. Coating options. You can also coat churros with regular sugar, without cinnamon, or even try dipping them in powdered sugar for a lighter coating. Make ahead option. You can freeze uncoated churros before frying them. Simply pipe the dough onto a parchment-lined tray, freeze until solid, then transfer to a freezer bag. When ready to fry, just heat the oil and fry the frozen churros directly from the freezer. You may need to fry them for a bit longer. Serving suggestions. Chocolate sauce. Melted dark chocolate mixed with heavy cream makes for a perfect, gooey dipping sauce. Caramel sauce. A rich, buttery caramel sauce pairs beautifully with churros. Dulce de leche, a sweet, creamy caramel-like sauce often served with churros in many Spanish-speaking countries. Whipped cream. For a lighter topping, serve with freshly whipped cream. Ice cream. Top your churros with a scoop of vanilla or cinnamon ice cream for a fun dessert. Churros are a fun, sweet treat that's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Perfect for serving at parties, as a snack, or as a dessert. Enjoy!